Hello everyone and welcome to another Top 5 Records video. And today I'm going to be talking about the best sounding version of Miles Davis' album Bitches Brew. An amazing album. But this is an album that can grasp you and has a magical beauty when you have the right pressing. I'm going to be talking about 3 different pressings and one from memory. But first of all, the ones that I put next to each other and compared for this video are the following albums. Here I have mid 70s European pressing. I have a first US, the 2i stereo from Columbia, and a MoFi Fidelity Sound Lab. Now, I'm gonna start off with this one. This was the first one that really got me enthusiastic. Because before I got this one, I had a 2014 or 2015, I'm not sure, because it was about 4 or 5 years ago when I first started getting interested in jazz and in sound quality. And I noticed with that Sony reissue that there were sounds I could not quite understand what was going on. And I just didn't understand the definition, what was it. And then I found this one, a near mint mid 70s European pressing, and I put it on and it had so much more definition. And I heard that the sound in the left speaker somewhere up in there was actually the drum cymbals being with very strangely played and recorded, but with a beautiful quality to it, which really made it trippy. So I got into loving this album when I really heard this mid 70s pressing, which was way better than the Sony 2014 or 2015, I'm not sure, reissue. I read a lot of good comments about those, so I'm talking about it from memory, but the difference with this analog pressing, compared to the digital one, a different league of its own. And this contains the essence of the album. So I kind of thought, if I'm gonna go for another pressing, will there be an upgrade? But then again, when you are lucky enough to find a first US pressing, like I did, the game is different. This one is definitely better than a mid 70s European pressing. First thing I noticed is it has even more definition. The sound is fuller. It's warmer. It has a more coherent stereo image. I noticed that the left-right balance and the separating of the instruments is here. The sound is just wider, but there's also more balance in volume than on the mid-70s European pressing. This is just a miracle of recording sound jazz. It has a beautiful high. It has a beautiful bass. Beautiful, warm, full sounding, well defined, very well and tight defined pressing. The first US is a miracle. Nothing left to add to that. And really, putting on this one, the MoFi Fidelity Sound Lab. This is the 2014 numbered MoFi Fidelity Sound Lab pressing. I was skeptical. A lot of people are very enthusiastic about this pressing, but putting it on, I was skeptical because I really enjoyed the original. Now, having put this on, I understand the hype. This is... first, let me explain why I'm skeptical. Because MoFi has sometimes tweaked with equalizing, not always, but the smiley face equalizing scandal sometimes, and for me they have destroyed certain sounds. Certain pressings are very bad. Certain pressings are the best sounding pressings in the world, so you never know what you're gonna get. Also, 2 years ago there was the digital scandal because they made digital copies of the analog master tapes. Same with Bitches Brew, they made a digital copy with a DSD64. Now, compared to the original US, this comes rather close. It has a comparable definition. It has a comparable stereo image. The only thing is the sound is just less warm. But the stereo image, the definition, it is gorgeous and it swipes the floor with the mid-70s European pressing, and which already swiped the floor for me with the 2014 or 2015 Sony reissue. This definitely is a rather good pressing. So this makes me anxious. What is the one step gonna sound like? Because they did an amazing job on the Bitches Brew. Now, don't get me wrong, it doesn't beat the original. The warmth, the fullness. That one is better, in my opinion. But when they go for silent vinyl, the new box treatment, I mean, they did do an incredible job with this pressing. So, my favorite pressing obviously is the original, but the Bitches Brew MoFi is a safe bet to buy if you cannot find a clear or a minty or a VG copy of the original. And I'm very much looking forward to the one step. Is it gonna add? Is it gonna be less? So that's my comparison. I'm curious, what do you guys think? Do you agree? Do you disagree? Leave a comment below and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.